I'm Barret Kruggel, Technical Director here at Delta Millworks. We are the leading supplier of high-end pre-finished wood siding, decking, and paneling in the US. Today we're going to be going into some installation processes for different types of profiles. Our standard profiles here at Delta are shiplap and tongue and groove. We're going to start out with installing a couple boards of tongue and groove siding using a pneumatic nailer. And we're going to be showing you the processes of a blind nailing or a blind fastener system. Most wood siding is installed with either ring shank siding nails or trim head screws. Today we're going to be using a Simpson strong tie ring shank siding nail. These nails are great because they're ring shanked and not smooth, and that allows the grip of the fastener to hold up into the system and against the wall for a long period of time. Fasteners are an extremely important component of all wood siding, and most of the issues that we ever see with any of our products are related to improper fasteners. The two most important aspects of a siding nail are that they are fully stainless steel and that they are ring shanked. There are many different types of nailers on the market. In this case, we're going to be using a 15-degree coil siding and fencing nailer. All nailers have a dial that you can adjust the pressure to set the depth of the nail. You really want to make sure to set the pressure correctly so as not to overdrive or underdrive the nail. If you overdrive the nail, you're going to run the risk of splitting the tongue, and if you underdrive the nail, you're not going to be able to get the next board fully into place. The nails that we're going to be using are 2.5 inches in length, and that's going to allow us to get a minimum requirement of 1 1/4 inches of penetration into solid wood. A couple other tools you're going to be needing is a scrap piece of wood and a rubber mallet. This is going to allow us for tongue and groove siding to tap the boards into place. You would never want to be tapping the mallet directly on the siding that you're installing. You always want to be using a scrap piece of wood, as it's going to get beat up as you're tapping it into place. This is not always required, but it's a great best practice recommendation, as it allows the tongue and the groove to fully engage each other and to maintain a consistent reveal. At times you may run into certain underdriven nails, and what we would use is a nail set and a hammer to fully tap that nail into place. All right, so let's install a couple tongue and groove boards with a ring shank siding nailer. Let's grab our board here, pop it into place. Tongue and groove is really easy to install, and that's why most people choose this profile. As I mentioned, you're going to want to use your scrap piece of wood and your rubber mallet to fully tap that board into place and make sure that that tongue and the groove is fully engaging each other. You can actually see right here, my reveal is not consistent all the way across. So in this case, I really do need to use this hammer to tap it into place. All right, let's shoot our first nail. We're shooting these nails at about a 45-degree angle straight into the stud. It's important to get that degree or that angle more or less correct so it is not going to split the tongue, but also getting the proper bite into the stud. So I just ran into a nail right here that didn't fully get tapped into place. It was a little underdriven, as I mentioned. So let's tap this nail into place with our nail set and our hammer. All right, so that was a pretty typical tongue and groove siding installation. These processes and methods are going to change slightly depending on the project conditions and the profile. At Delta Millworks, we have an entire technical department in place to help you with these types of things. Please don't hesitate to reach out to us, and we are here to help you in any way that we can.